So I'm going to do the calculations here. So firstly, question 1D, we're asked calculate the number of moles of Fe2 plus ions in a 25.0 centimeters cubed portion of the standard solution. So firstly, we're told we have NH4, 2, SO4, FeSO4 by 6 H2O. Okay, and it was prepared by dissolving 8.82 grams of that and making it up to 250 centimeters cubed in a volumetric flask. Then we're told that of that we use 25 centimeters cubed portions, and we use MnO4 minus plus 5 Fe2 plus 8 H plus goes to Mn2 plus 5 Fe3 plus 4 H2O. Okay, and we're told that we have 20.45 centimeters cubed of potassium permanganate. So the first thing you're asked is to calculate the number of Fe2 plus ions in 25.0. So what we need to do here firstly is we know we have 8.82 grams. So we need to firstly find out our number of moles. So number of moles equals mass in grams divided by my relative molecular mass. Okay. And if we look here, we're getting our relative molecular mass of all of this. Okay. So it is 2 times into NH, N is 14 and hydrogen is 1 by 4 plus 32, which is sulfur, plus 16 by 4 plus iron is 56 plus sulfur is 32 plus oxygen is 16 by 4 plus 6 times into H1 by 2 plus oxygen O. And when I multiply out all those and when I add them all together, I get 392. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I divide 8.82 by 392, and that gives me 0.0225 moles. And if we look in the question, that is the mass in grams in 250 centimeters cubed, and in the question I am asked for the number of moles in 25 centimeters cubed. So multiply by what I know and divide by the bit left over, and that gives me 2.25 by 10 to the minus 3 moles. So that's the answer to part I. Next question then we're asked is the number of moles of potassium permanganate required to oxidize this quantity of Fe2 plus. Okay, so what we're looking at here now is I have worked out my concentration here of Fe2 plus, and I'm going to set that up with a ratio of MnO4 minus. So if I look, for every 5 moles of my iron, I have 1 mole of my MnO4 minus, so 5 is to 1. Okay, so I've found out that I don't have 5 moles. I've found out that I have 2.25 by 10 to the minus 3 moles of iron. So again here, multiply by what I know, and I divide by the bit left over. And when I divide by 5, I get 4.5 by 10 to the minus 4 moles. Okay, and that is the answer to that question, because in the question you're asked, what is the number of moles required to oxidize this quantity? And this quantity is 2.25. The final part then that you're asked is the molarity. So now we have 4.5 by 10 to the minus 4 moles. And we're told in the question that that is in 20.45 centimeters cubed. And we're asked for molarity, so we need to find out what is in moles per litre. And that is 1,000 centimeters cubed. So again here, we multiply across by what we know, and we divide by the bit left over. Okay, so 4.5 by 10 to the minus 4 by 1,000 divided by 20.45 gives me 0.022 moles. And that is my moles per litre.